So I'm out here at night. I think it might be 6:30, and the stars are so beautiful. And I have my little purple flashlight that shows me where questionable places are to step in. It's kind of one of those forensic type flashlights, and I can't remember why I bought one. I just thought it was kind of cool, but there was a reason I bought it, but I just don't remember why. Anyway, it's so pretty though. It's purple. And the reason I'm out here at night is because I was thinking about taking a walk in the dark. That's my crystal fortress at night. It's just a complete kind of a messy circle. It's not a perfect circle, but it's very nice to be in the middle of. There's a plane, and you can hear traffic, and I just heard a Metro North train pass by. And anyway, going back to what I was talking about, I have to confess, as much as I love winter, there's something different about this year that has triggered me negatively, kind of like a cabin fever situation, which I've never had before. I didn't know that it was a thing. Like, I believe it's a medical thing. I did some research on it, and it is clearly a medical thing. I've never had it. I don't like it. I've had, well, I don't remember now, maybe 5 panic attacks indoors around, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock at night for no reason. Just, it could be something really stupid. Last night, I could not remember the first name of one of my former co-workers, and it bothered me so much that I started pacing around, partly because I certainly wasn't blocking her out of my memory. I had nothing but positive moments with her. We had, our desks were just right next to each other. It makes no sense that I could not remember her name, and that really bothered me. It made me think, is this how it's going to be when I get older? Because this is the year that I turned 59. This is the year that I will say that I have a 40-year-old daughter and a 39-year-old son. And time is passing by too quickly, and I think that might be part of the panicking. I'm trying to figure out what is causing me to panic. So I guess I'm going to blame part of it on politics, world events, snow, being sort of trapped, even though I'm not really trapped. We've been coming and going as usual. We were only trapped maybe a few hours before being able to get out of our driveway. And as you can see, we still have deep snow, very deep. I'm not really sure how I don't know where I'm going right now. I'm going up somewhere, up our property. I might sit down in my chair, although maybe I won't, because I did not bring a towel or blanket or anything to sit on. So I might not be sitting, but just being outside at night is maybe, hopefully, enough to help me prevent having a panic attack tonight, because I never know when I'm going to have one. There's no reason. Look at those stars. I mean, walking at night in snow is one of my favorite things in the world to do, so I'm hoping that will be the remedy. But I just don't know, and I'm tired of not knowing. I think something, oh, I can't walk there, that's ice. I think something has changed, maybe internally for me, emotionally, thought processing, due to age, and I don't like it. And I'm a little bit afraid to walk ahead because that might be icy too. I can't decide. What I'm trying to do is go on my neighbor's asphalt driveway and just go up that way because it might be a little bit safer. I have my walking stick, my boots, but it's not very cold at all. It's like 36 maybe. So today was like a balmy day of 43, and we still have this much snow. It's going to, so far it's melting very slowly, which is kind of a good thing because that's what we want, a slow melt. But if it starts getting warmer and warmer, I'm on asphalt now, thank God, we might have floods. And being that we live in, speaking of floods, that's where the water goes, on the driveway. Speaking of floods, we have waterfalls that come down where our house is at the base of our mountain property, and that can be a problem. My rose garden floods every year. Well, it depends. I mean, it floods in the winter because of the snows, and then it floods in any other time of year if it rains too much. So, kind of can't win. Now, somewhere over here in my neighbor's driveway is hopefully a clearing of where I walked. I wonder if this might be it. I'm not even sure I can. I'm not sure I can cross through this deep snow with these boots. Yeah, this looks like where I walked before, but it's all filled with snow again. That's a problem. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this and not fall? Or get snow in my boots? Okay. So far, so good. Now I'm kind of questioning if this was me or a deer. So far. God, how can the snow be so deep? I don't know. Are we going on week 3 now with this snow so deep to walk through? Yeah, I'm not sure I made these tracks. I don't know where my tracks are. I'm trying to go with the flow here. It just takes so long to walk through snow this deep. Hoping I'm not gonna fall. Oh, I'm under a tree branch. Could have just run into that tree branch. Didn't see it. Oh, here's another tree branch. Anyway, so that's my. Oh, that was really deep. Oh, look at that sky. See, this is why I love living here. Such beautiful views no matter where you turn. And silhouettes of beautiful coniferous trees, stars. I don't know, I might run into an animal at some point. I just really don't want to get snow inside of my boots. I'm not really prepared for this walk. I just kind of felt like I had to do it. Look at the shapes of those beautiful trees. Christmassy. Anyway, I'm not wearing gloves because it's just not that cold, but my fingers are starting to feel a little bit chilled. And I don't really have a... Where am I? I don't really have a plan for this walk at all. I'm just sort of doing it. My day was a bit messy. My alarm went off at 6, but I didn't stay awake. So I went back to sleep thinking I'll just get up at 7 or 8. No. And my husband got up and he said time passed him by and he came to wake me up at 9. Oh, I hate waking up past 8. I really hate waking up past 7, actually. That's my usual time, or earlier. But it's just been I don't know. January was a horrible month. February is slightly better, but it's still not very good. So I don't like waking up that late. That's just, to me, it's just terrible. So, but I guess my body needed it. So that's how I'm trying to think about it. But, why is that snow extra purple right there? Usually you can see, excrements from the deer. A lot of really bizarre. I wonder if I made all these footprints and they just sort of are kind of melting into what looks like almost like ocean waves when you're coming up. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so the day was messy. Woke up at 9. I guess my body needed it. But then later in the day, I got so painfully sleepy around 1:30 that I just couldn't take it anymore. So I thought, well, I'm just going to listen to some nice, soft music and sit in my chair, my comfortable chair upstairs. And I will, if I fall asleep, it's not a big deal. Well, I fell asleep all right in an hour and a half. Like, I'm really old now. It is a weekend, so I'm just gonna try not to worry about it, but I took a nap, siesta, and woke up feeling pretty good about that nap. And I can't decide if I want to sit here or not, because I just don't know if I feel like it, but I'll see what happens. Anyway, so now I'm concerned about, will I fall asleep at a proper time tonight? I've never had to worry about sleeping. I've been a great sleeper for so many years. And now it's just kind of, what happened? I'm just really put out by not being able to sleep, well, and then worrying about it, which makes it worse. And usually I've been sleeping pretty well, but sometimes I've been having to, resort to ways of making me sleep, whether it's some little OTC sleeping pill or something, which actually, this is icy snow. It's not too bad. It's wet. Well, I guess I won't be sitting in that. Shit. Anyway, I don't like sleeping pills, and I will only take half of a sleeping pill. So that's what I've had to resort to. And actually, that's all I need. Just half. And they're not strong at all. We don't have any prescription sleeping pills, thank goodness. But I kind of feel like I need a change for spring, for gardening, for being outside more. That's why I'm out here now, because I just want to be outside. I can't stand another minute of thinking about being outside and not being literally in this beautiful nature with these stars. That's another thing about walking around at night. When you're out here in the day, you're not going to see these stars. And the way the clouds look in the sky at night, tonight's partially cloudy, and that's perfect. I keep slipping in the snow because it's so deep. It's a little crunchy now too because it has a little tiny glaze on it. It's so peaceful other than the traffic. This is Saturday, so that's a pretty good amount of traffic, but it is Valentine's Day, so I guess people are leaving their restaurants or going to their restaurants, movies, wherever they're going. We're not into the Hallmark holidays, so we don't do a traditional Valentine's thing, which is fine. We have done so many things that have been far better than any kind of Valentine's thing. We don't do birthdays either. We're just not into it. Is that a star? It's a very bright planet. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, sorry. Well, it's very bright and beautiful. Anyway, so that's why I'm here in the dark, to enjoy the peace and quiet and the stars and the planets and the treetops and the partly cloudy skies, which give it it's more interesting when the clouds are around. Just some clouds. This is like being in the planetarium when I was a child, only this is better. I can hear dogs barking. There's a plane going through. Where is it? There it is. I love to see the little silent planes going by with their lights blinking. Wishing I was on one going back to Europe. In any case, I think I just feel deep in the core of my little solar plexus, I feel the need for change, and that change is going to happen. What I mean is good change, positive change, interesting change, inspiring change, some necessary change, some change just because it would be fun, maybe. I'm not talking about the seasons, I'm just talking about just life in general. And maybe I mean across the globe. I'm not really sure what I mean. I'm just doing a lot of heavy thinking lately. And change is definitely one of the things that I'm thinking heavily about. But I really don't know what the change will be. I just know that I feel like it's close. Hopefully for the world, politically, and certainly for the weather. And socializing would be nice. I think that might be part of the panicking, is that I'm not socializing anywhere remotely like I was even just a few months ago, or even 2 months ago. And that's got to change too. Social media doesn't do it for me at all, really, hardly at all. Direct messages are okay, but I'd rather talk to someone in person or on the phone, and hasn't been happening for several reasons. But I gotta make a change and start seeing people in person more often. I think that it's just a must, including friends, family, anybody. Mainly friends and family, though. Unless I meet some really nice people. new people. I don't usually like dogs barking at night because we've had problems way in our past, like over a decade ago when we had next door neighbors with loud dogs that they would not stop. But I do like hearing this dog in the background now, way far in the distance. I think that's comforting. He's probably not comfortable because that's why he's barking. He probably wants to go inside, but at least it's not that cold. Maybe this is his bathroom break, because we never hear dogs barking for more than 20 minutes in this area. But I like that sound. I just like knowing there's an animal out there somewhere, and he's gonna go inside and take his little bedtime in a warm bed at some point. I don't know why, but I'm having a very random thought right now of being at the fair as a child. That is so random. Well, because it's kind of a cool night, it feels more like a fall temperature, and that's when the fair would come to town when I was a child. So maybe that's why. I don't know, but I like it. I'm gonna go with it. Alright, so I'm not sure how I'm getting back down off this mountain, and I'm not sure when I want to. I know for a fact that I've been standing in the spot for probably 10 minutes, and it took me another 10 minutes to get up here, so the video says it's 21 minutes and 55 seconds, so I don't know how much longer I want to be up, and I don't know if I want to go anywhere in that darkness. The thing about a partly cloudy sky is that the snow is not quite as bright as it is when there's a nice big moon shining down. Again, I don't know where the moon is. This is the second time I've come here at night and not been able to find the moon. It must be very tiny somewhere. I'll have to look for it. In any case, I'll try and upload this video as soon as I can so you can sort of live vicariously through it. Oh, it's just so pretty, I can't stand it. Alright, I'm signing off.